Bill Ingram for Hoops World TV here with Richard Jefferson, now of the Golden State Warriors. And tell me a little bit about this transition. I mean, one minute you're fighting for a championship, now you're the veteran trying to lead this team to the next era of whatever's going to be here. How's that been working out so far?
Well, it's a great opportunity that I have, and as soon as I got traded here, knowing Mark and knowing some of the guys on the staff, I look forward to be a part of it.
How do you look back on your San Antonio time? Because when you landed there, the thought was you were a piece that was going to help them, get Duncan another ring, and obviously it didn't work out that way.
Well, that was the thing. We won 50 games one year. Next year we won 61 games. Even this year, when I left, we were number 2 in the conference. So, we had we had some very, very good teams. We just weren't able to put it together in the playoffs. But I learned a lot from Coach Popovich and being around, I think, 3 future Hall of Famers in Tony, Manu, and Tim. And I look forward to bringing some of the things I learned forward, with this team.
So now you're coming from arguably one of the best coaches to ever coach the game with Popovich to a guy who's brand new to the job. What do you think of Mark so far?
I think there's a lot of similarities and there's a lot of differences to the way they approach the game. And I think Mark has a bright future as a head coach. His basketball IQ is as high as anybody. He's in his first year, and it's tough to have such a young team be in your first year in a lockout season. It's literally, and like I said, to have a young team, it's probably the toughest situation that you can come into as a first-year head coach, and I think he's handled it amazing.
What do you say to these, especially the young guys, as you're playing out these last few games and not much to play for? What do you try to, kind of get across? What are some goals that are maybe set here?
Well, just your approach. Next year things aren't going to automatically be better when Bo gets healthy, when Steph is healthy, and things aren't going to be automatically better because every other team is going to get guys healthy and get guys back. It's how you approach the game, how hard you work, the way you execute, and just your general approach to the game has to start right now, and this is a great opportunity for some young guys to get some good minutes and some crucial games.
And finally, how good can this team be when you think about Bogut and David Lee being together, when you think about Steph Curry hopefully finally healthy and you're in the mix, and there's a nice balance, another high draft pick. How far is this team from maybe being in the playoff discussion?
Well, we're going to have to figure that out. Talent doesn't necessarily get you to the playoffs. How you work, how you approach the game, your work ethic, your execution, those are things that great teams always bring to the table night in and night out. So talent-wise, we'll be as talented as anybody in the league, but the next part is just our execution and how we approach the game moving forward.